Good afternoon and congratulations on your new Outback. Today we're going to go over all the features so you're a little more familiar with your vehicle. First, we're going to start in the bottom left. So what this is all going to be is, first one's going to be a way you could open your trunk, make things a little easier. A dial that controls how bright your screens are at night, so that way it's not too bright on you. And a memory lift gate. You're actually going to be able to set how high your trunk opens each time, so if you park in a garage that's a little shorter, you'd be able to set that. Next, we're going to talk about your steering wheel. On the left, you have arrows that control radio presets and whatever music you're listening to. Volume to keep your hands on the steering wheel. Source is going to switch between AM radio, FM, Sirius, all that fun stuff. Any voice commands once you have your phone paired, like call home and call work, along with answer call and end call. Under here, you have these buttons that pull towards you, and they're actually going to control your center screen up here, as you can see. Lots of good stuff in there that I suggest taking a swing through to see what you like. On the right side, you're going to have your adaptive cruise control. So first part about this is I don't suggest using it within the first 1,000 miles. Just because it's a grace period of your car, you're going to want to be careful on acceleration, heavy braking, and not using cruise controls during that time. But once you're past that 1,000-mile mark, top right would turn it on. Let you know right up there with the car with the white lines. Each one of those white lines is approximately a car length. And as you can see, this would add the space. This one would take that space away. This would set your speed. And this is your lane keep assist while you're in cruise control. And finally, under, heated steering wheel. Nice to have. Now we're going to talk about this touch screen. So, easiest way to get back to your homepage, oval right at the bottom. Bring you back here, good to go. So first things first, you're going to have a display screen at the top. Lots of good information in there that'll cycle between all kinds of good stuff. Under is going to be all your different selections. So first things first, we'll go over your GPS. Pulls it nice and big. You just have to hit OK. There's your map. Menu. Then you can find search, add your home address, recent destinations, favorites, all that fun stuff. Will all be located in there. Next, radio. What's nice is your radio presets. Mix match them with AM, FM, Sirius, whatever you find most convenient. All you would have to do, tune to whichever channel you would want to save, click and hold, beeps to let you know, and it's saved. Good to go. Media is going to be anything that isn't radio. So Bluetooth, aux cord, USB, anything plugged into the car will always be located in here. Phone, this is where you're going to want to pair your phone up via Bluetooth. So you would just hit yes. Then it's going to walk through. It's going to pop up as Subaru on your phone screen and your Bluetooth settings. After you select it, it'll walk you through all that good stuff that you're going to need to do. Good to go. This is how it'll look when everything's all set up, but it'll have your information on it. Good to go. And we're back to the homepage. Apps is anything compatible with both your cell phone and the car. Things like My Subaru, Subaru Starlink, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, all that fun stuff. Car Info is going to give you a lot of good detailed statistics about off-roading, all your different settings that are on, along with the maintenance page that'll let you know a bunch of other good information as well. Subaru Starlink and My Subaru, we actually go over in a different video, so we're going to forget about those for now. Finally, your settings. This is where you're just going to have all your general information on all your car info, navigation for updates, car radio, phone, all that fun stuff that you can mess around with. Now, next thing we're going to go into is actually going to be your safety features. In the bottom left, you can see there's a little bubble with a car. You're going to select that bubble, and it pulls up this mode. So the first thing in this one is going to be Vehicle Dynamic Control. Think of that as traction control. Pairs all your tires to move at the same speed, lessening your chance of hydroplating and nasty weather. Under is X mode. X mode is going to be useful for any off-roading you're doing. I always tell people the most important part is you can't go over 15 miles an hour. It won't allow you to. One thing that is convenient about this is it's going to provide a lot of traction for any terrain other than asphalt. So dirt, mud, snow, all that fun stuff. Auto vehicle hold. think of that as a hill assist or a stick shift. So you're coming up a hill, get stuck at a red light. Once your car comes to a complete stop, you can actually hit that feature on. Now I'll let you know right there in green on the right that it's turned on. You can take your foot off the brake and your car is going to rest on that hill. Benefit of this is right as you hit that gas pedal, instead of getting that initial lag back, you're just going to shoot straight forward, good to go. And then under that, you're going to also have your steering responsive headlights, really nice to have. We move over to the driver assist. This is where it's going to be more of the eyesight features. So pre-collision braking, driving down the road, car in front of you has to slam on their brakes. If you don't apply the brakes, your car's going to wait till the last minute and apply full brakes. Very sudden, very abrupt, very last minute, but works very well. What's also nice is with those eyesights, you're going to get lane departure prevention. That's going to help you keep in your lane. So the way this is going to work is there's 4 different settings for it. What it's going to do is, say you're driving down the road and you start to leave your lane. The setting that's on right now is just going to beep at you. It'll actually pop up right here, letting you know you got to bring it back in your lane. You can also set it for the lane departure prevention function. That's actually going to apply a pound or 2 of pressure to the steering wheel that helps guide you back in your lane. Only a pound or 2, really easy to override if there's ever a detour and you have to go in that left lane. Just going to feel like your steering wheel's a little heavier. What's also nice is anytime you turn your turn signals on, automatically deactivates, so you don't have to worry about that. And then you have you can turn them both on together, or everything off as a whole. I usually suggest all together, just so you have the most control. And then we're back to the home page again. Coming up next is going to be your climate control. So, on this feature, you do have dual climate control. What's nice about that is, say you want to set your side a little higher, select on your side, pulls up this big menu, which then you could scroll through your temperatures, set whatever you'd want it to be on, and then it'll go. You're also going to find your heated seat in here. Fan speeds at the bottom. So sometimes that screen could be a little pain in the butt to control while you're driving and then having to do the dial. So what I always like suggesting is on the side, you do have temperature control. Or that'll make things a little easier so you don't it's less hands-on when you're having to drive. If you want to control your airflow, select that screen, and that's when this pops up real nice and big, where you can control where your airflow comes out. Another screen for your fans. Let me pull that back up for us again. And then at the top, you're going to have your max auto, or max AC, auto, and air circulation. Now, finally, we're going to talk about a few features up here. So first one, SOS. This is tied in with your Subaru Starlink. This is going to call the closest 911 dispatch. To the right is going to be your roadside assistance. That's going to be where you call for any pop tire, run out of gas, crack windshield, all that fun stuff, so that somebody would come and help you out. You're also going to find your controls for your moonroof. Straight back. Hit it again and it'll stop. Push it forward. Closes up. Good to go. Well, that's about everything on your brand new Outback. Congratulations. Let me know if you have any questions.